It's the time to get down.
All right, we're going to be coming right back with Marijuana for Dummies. I get to take a smoke break as part of that segment. Hey everybody, this is All Free Music, and you're listening to Morning Coffee.
Off, kicking on back. Late night staying up, writing these raps. Engulfed in the summertime, soaking up the sun. Now I'm jet black, yeah, I think I got enough. Halter tops, flip flops, lighting so soft. Small braids, Kool-Aid, melon in the shade. Cute boys, first jobs, divas being snobs. Telephone, internet, computer, got my lap. Barbecues, pool parties, overnight stays. Little drinking, little kissing, playing these games. Boys trying to bag him, then the next day brag him. But you didn't want to kiss him cause he had that dragon. Laughing to your pee, hoping homies don't see. Cut a little grass for some gas money. Chilling at the malls, getting sticky with the paws. You did it for the rush like a rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids of laws, didn't have a cause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids of laws, didn't have a cause. It was the summertime to had no flaws. This is for me.
Love you, Brick. Get out in the sun, my man. No, I know about that stuff.
Yo, posted at the hoop court 3 straight hours. White mini skirt with the airbrush flowers. We went to Sugar Labs and they appreciated that. And you would almost die when he let you wear his cap. You might have told a lie and abbreviated facts if you came home late and were accused of being baked. Me, I didn't smoke, no, mama, I swear. She's only gonna judge me and you know it ain't fair. Trips to the beauty shop, keeping fresh hair. Blowing $80 at the damn state fair. Beach body surfing with the abs looking perfect. Hitting all the clubs, getting love on the circuit. From ice cream cones to the Starbucks stones, to your new best friend, to your breakup song. They all play out like your favorite days. We love the summertime and it ain't gonna change. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids of laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we were kids of laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws. This is for me.
Say sound about it, heat. Thank y'all, you Facebook friends. Yeah, To Be Loved. Another one of those all-free musics. This time again by Love Shadow. That's right, To Be Loved. Go and get it free. We put some of the links up there at Pax Stereo TV, but you can go to dig.cc Mixter and find out all about the Creative Commons movement, where artists are making their music available to you for free, to freely share with your friends while retaining their rights for commercial use. We're all a part of it, and we want to thank them for making that music available to us. Wow. It's that kind of a day. I want to acknowledge, sometimes, and I'm only doing it in this way because they did, but one of our dear friends reached out in the Twitch forum with feelings of depression about today, and I don't know any other way to handle that but to stop and acknowledge it within the frame of the broadcast. Within the framework of your broadcast, there are those things that seem to be just more important. And so, because of that, you have to take time to acknowledge folks who are dealing with depression. It's one of the issues that I wanted to talk most about, and we're going to be having a specific show on that. Mm-hmm. But in some ways, I feel blessed that they did seek us out to express those terrible feelings they were having.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to say to them, you know, we love you, we care for you, we embrace you in this struggle. So many of us have these struggles. And I, too, have been so a part of these kinds of struggles. And I understand. Because of that, I want you to make those efforts. So many of you, when you're depressed, one of the basic things I try to tell people depressed is to get out in the sun. If you're going to be depressed, get to be depressed outside in the park, at the beach. You'll be surprised. It's almost therapeutic, Vic, what having the sun beat down on your skin is like in terms of an antidepressant, holistic kind of a fix. But you got to try to make sure you get outside of those walls and get out there.
And if you can, I know it's hard. Most people want to isolate themselves, or many, I'm not sure. But it's a reminder of how sometimes even if somebody's there to hear you, and they may not offer an input, but a good ear to just listen, that helps. Because I'm reminded of what happened with those two high school students at Parkland, who, because they were survivors, were going through so much pain that they committed suicide. So the Parkland survivors, initially survived, the massive shooting, and then now they just had so much guilt. And the first thing that they said is nobody really knew. And so you wish you could have somebody there to hear so they can actually have the opportunity to have an extra ear, a voice of comfort, a moment, because you never know when that moment's coming. So to me, anytime you find an outlet, whatever that is, I think just try to place yourself around somebody who may be able to offer you some comfort. And you may not even expect it from them, but they may provide that to you.
And so it is.
For the info, stay for the reefer, marijuana for dummies. Come for the info and stay for the reefer.
All right, we're just about halfway to the show. We're running a little bit behind, but that's what we expect when we're new back on the scene. Hey, one of the things that people have been talking about is the I, Victor, featuring Miko's Challenge, which is being reformulated as we wait by Victor Allen and Miko. But we remind you of a look and a memory.
When I fall in love, I get dizzy. I fall out there just to teach a memory to draw me in. Still can't regret my big sin. Though I acted a fool, my double become a real has been. Tried my best to act cool through the hours. Weather had no cues. Now that we say our goodbyes, no need for rushing crocodiles. Be there, then I would say funny how you become what you've seen too much of. So I might have been. Tried my best to
Sight and Sound, the body heats. Send it out to all our Facebook friends, all the YouTube friends, Twitter, Periscope. Thank you for being part of the experience this morning. Kenny B, Corey Love, Deborah, Charlene. You know, Vic, I mentioned earlier that one of our good friends, online friends, extended family, had posted some very desperate feelings
Right.
in terms of desperation.
Right.
And we spoke on that, and I think it seems to have had an impact, and they're now indicating that they're going to reach out today to their psychiatric doctor.
Yeah.
And that made me think about something I had been meaning to comment on anyway. And I promised an upcoming report. I worked 30 years for Kaiser. I still get a bunch of the Kaiser literature. And they are starting a whole new mental health focus. One of the big pushes that's coming through Kaiser and from outside too, Vic, are to have psychiatric emergency teams in every ER.
Yeah.
That every ER, remember, as a pediatrician, when I joined Kaiser, it was unheard of to have someone like me available in the emergency room. It was actually because Kaiser had me there at night to take care of all admissions, plus the delivery room, and back up the emergency room.
Right.
It was because of that it worked out that I spent about a third of my time in the emergency room.
Right.
But it didn't exist then to have pediatricians. But as what happens, need changes the practice of medicine. Those of you who know me personally know that I have been speaking out for years, decades, about the inadequate mental health services that are available. It's good to see that Kaiser, along with others, is attacking that exact issue, and that the idea of having a psychiatric emergency specialist in the ER
Yeah.
will become a standard. And believe me, there's enough work for them.
More than enough.
It's just like pediatrics. There was plenty, because in some emergency rooms, half of what they do is pediatrics.
Yeah.
See, so there's always a need for these kind of things. And so I want to acknowledge that, and also to give our own friend
Support.
Yeah, for making those efforts. And you know, if you have the access to medication in today's world, the medication that's available for depression is so much better, way much less side effects. And I really want people to understand what's available. It's not like the old days where people were more afraid of the medications, where there were more side effects, but the medications and the services are available now. So I encourage you, I had to take this moment, I encourage you that if you're suffering from depression, having thoughts of hurting yourself, that you make that information available to your health practitioner and seek out help. There are things that you can do to help make you feel better, and it will help you and the folks that are around you. So thank you.
Yep.
Coming up next, Hot PiXX. Be ready. Get ready.
Pieces of a broken home.
wonderful. I want to give it once again give it up to Victor Allen, redefining, the controversy surrounding doing something like a hot PiXX and the whole issues of objectifying or not objectifying. To see my buddy deal with that head on in such a constructive way, gotta really say I really admire you that again.
Appreciate it, man.
Excellent job. So we want to thank you for tuning in, everybody. And we say, ain't nobody got our DNA.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This has been Morning Coffee. Season premiere. Want to thank all the Facebook folks from Victor's group, from my group. Y'all are crazy. All that Facebook love. Glad to be there with you. All the Twitter, Periscope, and the YouTube people. Peace and blessings.
First off, I'm not your regular dude. I must move like a young MC. Yeah, sorta, that would be me. Got me thinking about putting down the mic one day. Then I get some more love. Thanks for the love you gotta play. Hey, what can I say? I'm a Leo to the finish, man. I love God, so my faith won't diminish me. Once I step up to the mic, I speak truth. Hip-hop wasn't designed to expose the black youth, but somewhere along the lines, we dropped the ball, yeah. I mean, that man in the mirror, yeah, that ball dude. But now I'm back to right the wrongs of my past world. So let me walk this off my list like my name's Earl. Articulate my thoughts clearly like Professor Les. Do you remember Rap City with Deja and Les? I'm looking at the front door, that's the main source. You're full yet, wait till I hit you with the main course. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. Tribe or shit alone. You like my raps, but really I write songs. I like to do it like this once in a while to show some versatility and make you all smile. It's been a long time coming, I know, I feel it too. The more I take a break, it's like the more I break through. With my timeless bass boy funk, I'm on point. You bless this microphone every time I anoint the pen and pad. I face the bad head on. Escape inside the music, see my diary's a song and song. Till I write my next verse, then I go again into the studio. I feel I gotta flow again. This ain't just music to me, it's like my recipe. To be honest, it's more creative tranquility. This ain't just music to me, it's like my recipe. To be honest, it's more creative tranquility. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. They say they get me, I don't think they ever got me. My name's Kowalski, but they call me Kawasaki. Online I'm funds, but in real life I'm more like Chachi or Cola. I told you, I'm funky like granola. Bars, can't you see that I'm a star? Who pumps his own gas in the cold really fast as I pass on your gold digging stash?